Hey, Escrunt. Hey, Crystal. I think Kat is still winning at pinball. I got a ride home with Ash. Hey, Caroline. Let's find a good track to put on here. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Arborpelago 3. We've got all these bars at 0%, which will hopefully not be at 0% shortly. And so here's how this works. I will be playing one of these games whenever one of y'all feels like redeeming the D12. You can roll the D12 to choose what game I'm playing. I'm gonna make it so that anything you roll is a valid roll now. If you roll the game that I'm stuck on, you just round down to the game that I can actually play. Hey Violet, hey the agent. But right now that's any game. Like I can clearly start any game.
Hurt you.
Sometimes hurt hurts us. And hey, Yast. But you know what? I'm not gonna make y'all redeem it. I will start us off with a D12. What game are we playing first? We are playing The Witness first. I get to leave the tracker music on. Wow, it's a cool wife. Gotta remember my port number. Alright. We are on... Oh, wait. I need the tracker up. Set up a whole thing for it. It'll show up at some point. There we go. We got the whole cycling tracker again. Hey, Scout, you're cool. And so is Cat. You're still in the Strikes tournament, Cat? Let's actually get the universal tracker for the witness up here. All right. There's a couple puzzles in here. I got my own progressive symmetry. Not a lot I can do with that, but I guess I can solve some very symmetrical mazes. Wait. I guess I can't get there from here. Wait. Something's got to connect. Hold on. There we go. Oh, banana. I always get lost in here trying to find the tutorial puzzles that I can solve. There are no more tutorial puzzles I can solve. Okay. Alright, there is a hint thingy here. There it is. No, I want to click on the hint thingy. Angler's Tunnel gives me a mountain door. Hey Jamie, thank you. Strawberry. So a strawberry feels like an insignificant progression item, but it's actually pretty significant. There are only 25 strawberries in the world. I tried to reduce the number of insignificant progression items. Similarly, there are only 40 stars in Mario 64. I tried to make it fewer than that, and it didn't let me. Yeah, and so here's the other thing. We've got sponsored locations where stream sponsors were able to give me a location where they wanted a priority item to be. Oh, I can't open this yet. And so now all those locations have priority items, including the pedestal. Our priority location in the Witness is Swamp Purple Underwater. Okay, we got parallelogram over there. I think it goes like this. And unfortunately, that's wrong. I gotta solve this again. Let's try the other way. Here we go. Gotta solve a few more frustrating light puzzles and then I can go someplace else. I really wish there was some way that the desert wasn't always the one thing, like the huge place that was unlocked at the end of the game. Alright, I keep jumping the gun here. I need to do the top thing. And then the bottom thing. ₹5. Alright, sent a DK coin. So the only progress we sent to another game so far is a strawberry. I guess while we're here near town, there is a very important task to accomplish. Gotta wander off into the woods on the side of the town. Follow this path with no particular puzzles on it and find a dog statue, and we gotta pet the dog. And we get a free puzzle skip. Alright, where is our town warp spot? There it is, in the middle of town, where you'd expect. They make us solve this puzzle each time, even though it's not even randomized. And I'm doing it wrong. Swamp between bridges, first door. Okay. So next up is the jungle. Alright, lots of progression in the swamp. We really want our shapers to solve Tetris piece puzzles in the swamp. Out here on the peninsula somewhere, there is another hint button to hit. There it is. Swamp between bridges, first door. Did I just... Yeah, I literally just found that. Thanks, hint. What? Progressive headband. Alright. Idle can now swing her lack of weapon harder. Flippers for Link's Awakening. I know that Ash was rooting for Link's Awakening, so that is some progress there. Well, Idle is daydreaming about the exploding flaming chainsaw shotgun, but she might settle for a sword. Turn around this way, there will be another hint button. You're right. I do not have that command. Cat does. It might have updated it on Cat's stream, I don't know. But you're right, I needed to fix that. And hey, Kylaria. One progression item in the shipwreck area. That might be bad news, given that, like, I never want to solve the shipwreck audio puzzle. I'm having frame rate problems. I don't quite know why. I'm not even running all the trackers on this computer. I am not having CPU issues. Alright, last thing we get to solve. 1-up mushroom. Does anybody want to do the honors of rolling a die to decide what I play next? Because we have reached BK mode. Hey, Tuesday! It is a channel point redeem, and... oh, I wonder if it's not available right now. It'll be back in 7 seconds. Alright. Don't need to intervene there. Alright, we are switching to... alright, and we rolled the witness, and so what we do is we round it down. We're gonna work in backwards order, and next up is gonna be Tunic. And I'm gonna update this with the number of checks that I have made. We made 10 checks in the witness, and it is stuck. Just realized all these colors are on goal complete. That's not right. Okay. colors are fixed now. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm going to be setting up Tunic. Something has gone wrong with capturing the tracker. Some kind of fascinating OBS bug. Alright. I think I got it fixed. Cat used to be really into the standalone Minish Cap rando. And now it's an Arborpelago, and I don't really remember the logical ways to get to a lot of things in it, so that'll be an adventure when we get there. Player name, Tunic the Fox. Connected. Alright, is everything capturing now? There we go, except that we need to get places we can go on here. And, oh my gosh! Ash! Great to see you. I assume you got home. Thank you so much for the ride. You missed a few witness puzzles and that's all. Alright, let's start by getting our equipment. Get some fire bombs. Alright, we've got our starting equipment. I'm glad. Wow, imagine first steps being in the overworld. Hero Relic HP is in the quarry. Alright. Probably stumble across that again much later. And, like, just not think about it for a long time. Oh, we've got a progress chest over there. And is that a thing I can get to right now? No, it isn't. More fire bombs for me. That's not where I want to go right now. I guess we check the shop. Don't have money, but... Infox. There's a sword upgrade in the overworld? Really? My stick is somewhere around here. That's kind of huge. And the shop is selling a bunch of garbage. Like a backup DK barrel, 10 coins, 5 coins, and 50 coins. Alright, we never need to worry about shops here. Unless, you know, I need to buy firecrackers or something. Okay, we also don't need 15 coins in the well. That's a progression item I can't get. Let's check the ferry spot. Laurels. I think I might have rigged that. But there's also some kind of relic. Something very shiny. I think it's probably just one of the relics that gives you a stat up. Some kind of relic for 20 fairies. We do not need to defeat the librarian this game. Someone could have put something on the librarian, but they didn't. Right, I don't really... Oh, that's progress. I think we need to set these people on fire. Cool. Oh, now I'm on fire. I didn't mean to be on fire. Okay. Let's open the chest. Connection, slippery slope to Pepperpain Prairie, which is great when I get connections to either of those places, which I don't currently have, but that's going to open up more stuff faster, and it'll do too. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Now we have the cutscene. Gotta ask Tall Fox to bring us back to life. Because Tall Fox is definitely benevolent and would never hurt us. Definitely respect for librarians. Well, I guess now I can try all this stuff again. I'm trying. It's possible I don't even need to get that. Like, it's possible that that is not a progress item. Should be able to see it from here. Oh, it sure is. Okay. It sure is a progress item. Duck inside so these things aren't after us. That's not what I meant to do! Why was I facing the other way? Ah! I'm gonna go do some other stuff. I hear there's a stick in the overworld. Not that the stick would let me defeat the turret anyway. But, like, I don't really have a good plan there. I wonder if that's my stick. Turns out that doesn't open it. Grand Library Key. That is endgame stuff. Or it'll do too. Oh, I need it. Empty bottle for Minish Cap. Ask the bartender fox. Our potion relic is in the swamp, alright. Alright, it'll feels randomly buff, but Madeline in Celeste has dash switches. That feels like some kind of progress. Oh, shiny. Hook shot for Link's Awakening. grab this real fast. Out. Figures. Seashell for Claire short hike.
Go play on the steps.
Do I have money? No. I don't even have the thing I would need to do the money glitch. You know what? No, I gotta hold on to that. I guess I could set myself on fire to do the money glitch. I might do that. Sneak by there. Morning, Pineapple! Yeah, you're here for basically the start of it. I solved a few witness puzzles and that's it. Open the chest. Fairy! 10 of those get me my laurels. Kind of wanted the money that was down there, but I guess I don't get it. Oh, wait, yes. And I lose my money again. I have $5. VS, VS, and VS, yep. Versus, yeah, VS versus VS versus VS. And also, hey, Elfie. I am too low here. Where did I die? Here. I'm gonna die again. Alright. Cool. I'm hurt. I can set myself on fire. I can do the glitch. Hello. Please be on fire. Okay. Almost used my last weapon and didn't set myself on fire. First came out with barbecue sauce, tomato, and cheese. That sounds delicious. So at this point I can grind for one more progress item. Oh wait, I know what I need. Anyway, let's get a whole waterfall of money so I don't have to grind for money. Arborpelago, hey Roxy! Welcome to, good to see you here in our Arborpelago. Thank you so much for 5 long years of support. Sheets has brisket melts? I need to try that sometime. Incidentally, if you are wondering how many items there are in the Arborpelago, it is 3,600 and something. So each game has an average of 300 or so items. Wait, I need to buy firecrackers. Now that's skewed a little bit by, you know, there are some smaller games, and then there's Super Mario World, which has 750 items, because every question mark block is an item. Yeah. In fact, it is just over 300, and that's what Tunic is. You know, maybe I could have done that, but the bells are just the bells. One coin checks in the Sickles multi-world could be Super Mario World, or it could be, what is it? Super Mario Land 2, where they made effectively every coin a check. Yeah. Yeah, and we are not doing grass rando. I tried not to do overwhelming numbers of checks. But you can't not do block sanity in Super Mario World. That's not my stick. I guess I can wear a ring. Makes me better at being in danger. Also, I'm surprised that's not in logic. If anybody feels like rolling the die, I am at the point where I either need to like grind out attempts to get that progress item up there, or try something different. There's a progress item that I can't get to. All right, we have rolled the die. It is game 1. Celeste is up next. Let me just get an attempt at this item. All right. And hey, Spook Duke. Hey, Hima-chan. We have done 20 checks in Tunic. Tunic is playable. Oh, heck yeah! Congrats, Kat. Yeah, that's third out of like 40-something players. That's awesome. Makes sense given how well she did in the Strikes tournament at state finals. Alright, so we've rolled a 1 for Celeste. Every tile of grass and Link to the Past. Oh my god. No.
Gorgar.
All right. We got everything else up there. "13 locations in logic here." Let's play the prologue. I am not nervous. I am looking forward to this Arborpelago. And yes, I gave Madeline Arborelia hair. Alright, time to get laughed at. I have not done Hollow Knight in general. It looks too heavy on boss fights for me, given that like whenever I've tuned into a stream of it, it's always been somebody doing a boss fight.
Don't trust Golem.
Let's not trust Gollum, but we do have to trust this crow here. Oh. Alright, from finishing the prologue, we get a small key to Turtle Rock. Let's turn the Celeste sound up a little bit. Every time I send an item, I get all this lag for some reason. A little unclear what's going on there.
Take me for a walk. I wanna go for a walk.
Oh, we found one of the 40 power stars from Mario 64. That actually opens up levels. I bet I can make this. I bet I can make that. This is out of logic, but... yeah. Toy shovel for a short hike. Normally you'd exchange that for a real shovel, but we're probably going to exchange it for something random and different. $20 Fox Bucks. This is the point where I don't proceed in Forsaken City. Okay, we've got Celestial Resort. It's telling me I've got 3 items I can do. There's probably more difficult logic that I could be on. I do not have the difficult logic, and I do not have golden strawberries or seasides in the mix. Small key to the Palace of Winds. That is a dungeon that you get to very late because it requires several kinstones to get into. But yeah, for example, the binoculars in Celestial Resort B, you do that by going backwards at the start and doing a wave dash. And you'd think wave dash might not be in logic until farewell on the simple logic settings, but a wave dash is really the only way to get to those binoculars. So that is the logical way to get to those binoculars. Hey, to the nay. Hey, look, it's Theo. I am feeling adventurous. I'm feeling adventurous enough to go left and get a strawberry. Ah, bonk. I forgot to do a thing in the prologue. Hey, Ghidorah. I forgot to go back and jump on my car. To get Creme Key access, that's a whole world for Donkey Kong Country 2. There is another car. I never knew about this one. About a year later, we jumped on a car again. With brighter colored hair. You know, it would still be in my universal tracker and in my logic file. Alright, I need to manually track what I have in Celeste, but actually, wait, what I have is nothing, so that's fine. Except dash switches. And old site. Hey, Shy! We have this very legible memorial here. Very normal fire. And we're going to travel in a very normal way. Oh. Bonk. Wow, we found safety, Jenny. Yeah, this world is still pretty new to Arborpelago, and so there is just no pop tracker for it. There's only universal tracker. Yep. It is a silly interaction that is the way that you get to that crystal heart. Secret shard. 8 of those open a dungeon. Alright, core B into the core is just a checkpoint. Checkpoints are vanilla. I decided not to shuffle them, because it could require lots and lots of backtracking if the shuffle came out badly. So the only other thing to do is Celestial Resort B, and I can try to wave dash until you all give me something else to do. That was the right idea, except I messed it up. Ah. Need to wave dash close to the edge so I can grab that thing. There we go. Alright, I'm actually better at wave dashing than I thought. Bottomless tower key! I do not have access to the bottomless tower. That's in the dream world. Ah, alright, yep, I'll roll the die for myself. Probably should have made the cooldown a lot shorter for this stream.
Excalibur reveals the way.
Rolled a 12 again. So that's Celeste. Try harder in Tunic. Well, you know what? You still have it in a minute. You can watch me bash my head against Tunic for a moment, because that's what I just rolled. But I guess let's get music back on. Let's update the charts. Yeah, but I'm completely stuck in the witness. So here's the rule this time. Instead of re-rolling, we round down to the next playable game. And I keep rolling natural 12s. So what did I get there? In Celeste Open World, I made 15 checks. And it is stuck. I did not. I am not going to release anything. I will use exclamation point remaining, but I will not release things. Alright. Yeah, see if I can throw enough dynamite around to get to that item. Yep, we got 3 kinds of Link in this game. Oh, this is rough. This was my bad roll, but y'all can do a better roll. There we go. You've rolled an 8. 8 is for Super Mario 64. Oh, didn't do the transition there. Let's go. I'm glad that landed the same place in alphabetical order. It just feels right for number 8 to be Mario 64. You know, I forgot to set it to non-stop, to compile non-stop mode, but I can switch that later. Hey, thank you for the raid, Code Gorilla. Shout out to Code Gorilla. Welcome to the early stages of the Arborpelago. And thank you so much for 54 months of support
He's come to pass.
for long years. I really appreciate it.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
I didn't catch the game Cat was playing, but I definitely heard a lot of Mario 64 noises. Okay, note for next time is compile the non-stop patch for Mario 64 EX. Yahoo! Alright. And Mario has not got the moves. Yeah, that would be neat. Alright, so with 1 star, there are 2 entrances I can get into. The only world in this where I have shuffled levels, incidentally. No, talk to them after I get the power star. The only world where I have shuffled levels is Super Mario World. Because Super Mario World is just so much better with level shuffle. I don't know how to do the bomb clip through the gate. Ah. Yeah, for some reason, the way that this game produces its graphics is captured incorrectly by OBX whenever there's a box on the screen. Let's just go for a jog up the mountain. Yeah, it happens to, like, everyone. Mirror Temple A, Search Key 2. Alright, progress inside Mirror Temple when we get to the search. Here there's a video about why it's so hard to talk to NPCs in Mario 64 and why you end up jumping or punching them instead. We found... strawberry! Once again, there are only 25 strawberries. I need 20 of them to get to the summit, so that's pretty huge. Let's go. All kinds of slick moves I could be doing to, like, go faster in the race. I do not have those abilities right now. But at least I can still cheat. $55.5. I have not unlocked long jump. I found 10 coins in this star. Alright, one thing I can do is the secret slide. Bow wow for Link's Awakening, that would be amazing! I bet jumping there is actually slower. Because you don't get the acceleration from going down the slope of the slide. Like the forward motion. Yeah, I should put up a thing with the list of places people sponsored. 21.0 is actually, yeah, okay, next time I won't jump. 21.0 is not good enough.
Here we go!
same deal, but faster. Okay. More coins.
Here we go!
Just update Universal Tracker to be pointing to Mario 64. There is one more thing we can do. Every sword is a progressive sword. Oh my gosh. That would be fun. There is only one thing we can do in Wom's Fortress, and it is the red coins. I wonder if I can get 100 coins. Probably not. Not without ground pound. Yeah, you can make the Soul Blazer swords also. I'm actually wondering if 100 coins is attainable. It is attainable out of logic. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is, but... So I'm bad at fighting these plants. Really bad at fighting these plants. Like, if I had moves, I would dive at them. Probably to get the 100, I have to be able to get in that cage down there, so I'm gonna not worry about it. Oh. Alright, Mario Cam. Jump out to the island. No! Now we're back here. There we go. Once again, I should not worry about 100 coins. Small key to Thieves Town. Alright, someone's ready with the die. We have rolled a 4. 4 is going to be Link's Awakening. Thank you, Crystal. We did 5 checks in Mario 64.
Excalibur reveals the way.
Yes, we have 2 sponsored checks in Link's Awakening. Crystal sponsored the Frog's Song of Soul location. And Ash sponsored Eagles Tower Switch Wrap Chest. Alright, we have the graphics patch correctly set up so I can play as Marin. Being woken up by Link, of course. Dade watches Maddie for ideas. I don't know who those are. We get 1 item for this game. It is the Power Bracelet. That opens up a lot, actually. At last, I can pick up pots and stones. Also, we have flippers. And a hookshot. There is so much of the world open, actually. I gotta track this one manually, unfortunately, but, because Magpie Tracker does not fit into my whole scheme here of having the rotating tracker. But this is kind of amazing. Alright, heart piece for other Link. Working on checking off all the places. Once again, tracking manually, like the Dark Ages. Five rubies. I really love the thing where they make the item graphics match as much as they can by just examining the name of the item. Basically got a weapon. I want to switch which buttons these are on. Mole mitts. Mole mitts is kind of huge. You need a sword for that. Seashell for me? It is a seashell for me. Could have also been a seashell for Claire. I cannot get across there. I forgot to start a timer. Let's take a guess at how long it's been since I started playing. I've been streaming for an hour 23, so let's just say an hour 20. All right. Can't do anything there, can I? I mean, I could if I had powder, and I could have powder if I had rupees to play the trendy game. Wait, there's a ghost who just gives you stuff. Wait a minute. If I go back home to get that, I can have stuff. Wow. Is this something I have access to surprisingly early? Fox Bucks. Can't get over there, really? There is a way to get there, but it's not telling me. You'd think you could hookshot onto a bush. Maybe the long way around. Secret shard! Alright, let's activate a warp at least. Alright, very excited about that swamp shortcut panel. In a way that means not excited. Okay, so I can get in there. Guess we go in this dungeon for a moment. Rollable barrels, that's not a lot of them. Alright, I need powder here. Two locations for powder in the witch's hut. Probably should have done that, but I'm gonna keep going for now. Different seashell. That's a seashell that belongs to a mountain in Canada, but not that mountain in Canada. Not the one with the strawberries. So this is how you get to that other chest. Yeah! I have so much progress early on. Let's return home. Let's talk to the ghost. Wait, the ghost who gives you stuff isn't here. Why isn't the ghost that gives you stuff here? Alright, now I actually need to know where to get powder. Problem is, I don't remember which of these huts in the plane is the witch's hut. Just kind of vibe through this game. Let's look at the shop. I am not going to thief, but that is... Is that literally my tail cave key? That is literally my tail cave key for when I have money. Get another warp. Wow. Do I want to be going this way? Sure. Frogs. Wait, I have flippers! What a concept! Great. Well, that item's wet now. Alright. Wet balloon for Dixie. Oh, those were rupees. I wanted those. Wow, I'm holding up my non-existent sword triumphantly. Making sure to keep manually tracking. I think it gave me the flippers early for a reason, so let's go explore Lake Hylia, or Lake whatever this is. Lake this place. Auto Tracker is Magpie, and it only works if you're running it on the same machine, which I am not. How do I jump out of the water here? I am missing something. I don't think I can get this without the feather. I never realized that. And let's fix the universal tracker so it's pointing to the right thing. "20 locations in logic." E. Okay, with access to this and the hook shot, I can get that. It's a boomerang for Minish Cap. I think I'm gonna warp home again. One rupee. And we've got a die roll. It's another 12. Do people want me to mash my face against Tunic once again? Or you could do the 2-die roll and get to pick a game. You get to pick one of your dice. That shouldn't even be on cooldown. Does it not? Does the 2D not work? I guess I need to fix that, and I'll roll it myself, because I sure didn't see it. Oh, I think I know why. It's when you roll them too close to each other. Yeah. Yeah, I have a realization about how that works. Let's try it. Let's do 2 dice rolls the hard way. You have a 7. And when that fades out, I will do the other one. 7 would be... Oh, let's open this chest while we're here. My seashell. Okay. The other roll is 5. You have 2 choices. Let's save and quit here. Alright, your choices are Link to the Past or A Short Hike. Alright, Link to the Past.
Excalibur reveals the way.
We did 15 checks in Link's Awakening. And I'm going to leave that on likely progress. I'll glitch if it's, like, convenient or compelling to. But if I'm out of logical things to do in Link to the Past, I'm going to consider it BK mode. That's telling me I have the incorrect ROM. Why do I have the incorrect ROM? There we go. And of course we have the Neppletail music pack for it. I need to patch it. Alright, give me a moment.
Use the crane. Gah.
Okay. Much better. Uncle has the sword? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I also need to set up inputs correctly.
Excalibur reveals the way.
So I have this on standard start. Are we connected? No. There we go. Now we get items. Yeah, put it on standard start, even though it doesn't actually shuffle the logic of the standard start through the multi-world. It makes sure that you have everything to get to Sanctuary in your game. So yeah, not entrance shuffled because I wanted it to be easier to track, and easier to infer what kind of progress I have. Literally, is this even randomized? These enemies sure are. So there's going to be a lot of small keys to Hyrule Castle in convenient places. But it did not have to give me a sword there. I just like standard starts for some reason, so I tend to play them when I can. Yeah, I think once you get done with the escape, the graphics for the randomizer start making more sense. Bug with universal small keys. Oh. Interesting. I can imagine that being a thing. In the Archipelago version? I wonder if the big key drop's gonna be the big key. The big key, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, the big key. Impossible gates pass. Alright, Idle can already do the impossible. Hey Emily, how's it going? We have saved Zelda from her cell, and along with her we have saved Idle's Defiance of Logic. Roller skating with pinball girlies, that sounds amazing. I'm doing pretty well. I am excited to be starting on the Arborpelago. Yep. We get to navigate the castle by Princess Zelda's radiant light. You know, I think these enemies... thing is, the enemies in the standard escape are the unshuffled enemies, but occasionally they're getting shuffled sprite sheets. Oh, bombs! Perfect. We needed those. Yeah. This version's escape is a little glitchy. Archipelago's on a pretty outdated version of Link to the Past randomizer, plus some other things they added. Also, we've got so many secret shards for Idledew, like, I think, okay, so many, I mean like 3 of them. But that's telling me that... oh. Probably the first secret dungeon's gonna have something. Raspberry, it does nothing. Aww. Random garbage. Do I think it'll ever be rebased with the original rando? No, because there is too much drama, is my answer. $249 checks. Let's see if that estimate is correct. 255 checks, and it's probably because of shop shuffle. And the number of shop items that are shuffled was also shuffled, which might mean that there are 6 shop items? I don't know. Alright, so randomizer is now working correctly now that we're done with escape. Yep. Why did I bother checking? Of course it's an archipelago item. I'm getting that lag again. What is causing all the lag? Like, I do not have a lot of CPU used. I think it's communication lag with... Oh! The Archipelago server's been slow. Coin for a fox. Yeah, I actually don't know. Something is not working. Oh, ow! Something is not working as expected tonight. And it seems to lag whenever it does some kind of network communication. Probably later I'll restart my computer and it'll be fine. Unless... Are my 12 copies of Pop Tracker, like, that are running on the other computer somehow causing congestion? I don't even know. But that's the reason I run them on the other computer. 11 copies of Pop Tracker, I guess. But when I'm not receiving or sending items, it's fine. Small key to Deepwood Shrine. Power Star. Again, those are significant progress, especially early on. Fairy. One more Power Star opens up 2 more levels. We've also got a die roll. Emily has rolled a 9, so I guess we're leaving Kakariko unfinished. Number 9 is Super Mario World. Super Mario World is a great place to find a lot of progress, probably. I mean, actually, given the bug in the logic where it makes sure you can always get to Vanilla Dome. So this should be huge. Let's update. It strikes me as a flaw in the logic. They should make it optional. I want there to be a smaller sphere one possible. I want there to be the possibility of a smaller sphere one. Oh, wait, this, I wonder if this actually knows what the shuffle is. Yoshi's Island, what is this? Wait, did I randomize it? Did I actually not randomize the courses? We'll find out. Maybe I didn't randomize the courses, or maybe this is an astonishing coincidence. Hi, Cat. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're cute. Dots! Dots, dots, dots. Everybody! So those are more types of puzzles I can solve. Wow. Dot. Yeah, I think I maybe didn't randomize the courses. Which means that I actually will get stuck at Iggy's castle, I think. Won't I? Because I won't necessarily have climb? Wait, it's randomized! It just happened to be vanilla so far, but here's Yoshi's Island 3 and the Yoshi's Island 2 location. I think I can get enough coins for the thing here. Not if I do this. Here I just... wait. Yeah, no, now I'm just dead. I don't even think that's a thing. I think it's just... So it had to pick from the set of courses that have no item requirements. And it just happened to be vanilla so far. I need those coins. Oh. Yeah, I considered putting Yoshi's Island in the randomizer, but the thing about Yoshi's Island is there is so much of it, especially when randomized. Also a fact about Minish Cap. Minish Cap is a long game. No way to diminish it. Wait. Whoa. I need these coins because I need to have 30 to collect the bonus block at the end. See if that was enough. It was! Oh, banana. Wait. We found Diddy Kong, and we found bananas. Dixie's got a boyfriend before she even starts. Nightmare key for Tail Cave, and we've seen the Tail Cave key, we just need money. It's really being silly with the randomization here. Wait, okay, yeah, I gotta do... Okay, I can't turn around. Do that. Whoa! Whoa! Oh god, that was so close. Springs! Alright, that is Celeste progress. Okay, updated that. Alright, hey, it's a non-Yoshi's Island course. Sword! Minish Link has a sword. Ah. Ape escape. Solving and or creating problems by giving Yoshi a sword. Why doesn't... I'm sorry, I need to debug the 2 dice thing. I think I need to take that out until it works. Oh wait, I know what might have happened. Okay. The source for it is just gone. I will fix that for next time, and I guess I'll disable the D12, the 2D12 for now, but I will re-roll it currently. One at a time. We got 5. We could stay in Mario World. Or we've got... Five or 2. We could play Donkey Kong Country 2, or we could... Oh, we could go back to Link to the Past, not Mario World. Donkey Kong Country 2 is the choice. did 16 checks in Super Mario World. I should learn about how Cat does her exclamation point game command, because I think that would actually be very useful to have, so I don't have to keep changing it. It's a bot I wrote. That's why it's always a little weird. Okay. PKZ2. Got a new AP world for this. Stick! Stick for Claire. Now she can play beach stick ball. I can't carry barrels, so I can't get DK out of one. Is that what's going on? Swamp red water pump. I can only pick up DK in midair. Hey, SB! Wait, there's a coin down there. That coin is 50 coins. That coin is also 50 coins. You can attempt to jump on a rhino, but the rhino isn't real. DK coin. It's 50 rupees, but for someone who can use them... 14 whole years. Thank you so much for the 14 short years of support, SB. I really appreciate it. I didn't make Kong letters into checks because in later levels that gets really frustrating. Okay, I have none of my moves, right? I have none of my moves. So I can't do anything in this level. Oh. Well. Yeah, it turns out I can't do anything in this level either, unless I can, like, happen to jump over there. Nope. Can I buy a hint? No, because I'm broke. I can save the game. Swamp. Wow, we're getting a lot of swamp progress. Alright, it's trivia time. Start with the easy one. Oh, they're all free? They're all free. Okay, cool. They don't charge you anymore. That's good. How many exits are there in Super Mario World? I know this one. There's a treasure train? I have never heard of that before. What is it? What does that do? Save 35% on 5 or more gift subs if that's the thing if that's the thing you're feeling right now. That is a deal. How many times do you have to throw King Bob Bomb to defeat him? I love that the trivia is randomized between games, and it's between games that are in your multi-world. One or math. I gave math as an option. 1 minus -1 is 2. We've sent the Nightmare Key to Key Cavern. Coming on the map. How many small wasps hover around the wasp hives? I think it's 3. I don't know. Yes! What is a valid way to remove Helmosaur King's mask? With bombs. And how many dragon coins can be found in Donut Secret 1? This one's gonna be a trick, isn't it? Donut Secret. I bet it's like 7 or something. Hey! Fast split scroll. Alright. So once I get the ability to make more links, we can make more links faster. Oh no, early swamp. I mean, I want early swamp progress in the Witness. I like the swamp puzzles. Which of the following castles doesn't have a freestanding red mushroom in Super Mario World? I know Roy's does. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna say Ludwig's. No, okay. Maybe it's Larry's. Well, never mind. I do not know Roy's does. In K-Roll Duel, which of these is not a bad... Oh, huh. I don't think there's 4 giant bananas. I think... Wait, are there? Because, like, you get the 1 giant banana and celebrate and then get kidnapped. Alright, anyone got a thought on this? Maybe there's no SNES controller in the background. It feels like... No, Cranky would have a SNES controller in the background, not K. Rool. I'm gonna go for this. Aw, dang. Okay, so Roy's Castle. 4 giant bananas. Okay, I was right the first time. Oh my gosh! Ash, thank you so much for the 300 bits! Oh, you only get the discount on gift subs at level 2. That's... Alright. Okay, yeah, no, this is just exploitative. But thank you for the 300 bits. Just looking at how this Twitch mechanism actually works. I've already forgotten the question. Green. I guessed correctly. The correct answer is green. For a small key to Aga's tower. You probably can't get very far in this level, because it cannot hang from hooks. Yep. We've got Creme Key access. Oh wow, we've got this controllable barrel thing. This is one of those things where if I wait around... Well, no, it doesn't think I can get any items. Oh. Shoot. Wait. I can get this. Oh, it's gone. That's fine. It doesn't think I can get stuff in there. I can't swim. I keep misreading the map for what levels have actual progress. The only progress is more swanky. Oh, these cost money. Okay. Okay, which of the following levels doesn't have a Magic Koopa? Oh, I really forget. Iggy's Castle is the first one, right? So that's not going to have a Magic Koopa. Cool. Where's Moldorm's weak point in Link to the Past? It's in the tail. Alright. I know what your name is, Wonky Kong. Alright, that was the easy quiz. How many lives do you start the game with? I mean, I think I started with 10 because that's what I put in my YAML. That's 5 because of order of operations. I see you're trying to trick me. What is the name of the two companies that produced this game in Donkey Kong Country? It is Rare and Nintendo. Hard quiz. Spider Buddy's name is Squitter. Which Super Mario World Castle doesn't have automatic stairs? Ludwig's does. Yeah, it just means an escalator, right? And I never remember the difference between Lemmy and Larry, so someone help me guess. No wonkies, don't ask. I love it. Let's go with Larry. Aw. Well, we get one more chance. Squitter. We do Lemmy, and what is the name of the enemy boss who has kidnapped Donkey Kong? Captain K. Rool, as opposed to King K. Rool. I guess he keeps his title from the previous game? What's up? Oh my gosh. Hi, Cat. Hi, cat. I love you. How is the Arborpelago? It's doing pretty well. Can't go in there. The pegging. Do I have any place else I can go? I don't think I do. Oh, wait. Barrel Bayou and Rattle Battle. I can get that banana bunch. I have not been keeping up with chat, and also I am confused. But you're cool. Yeah, like we're neither playing Peggle nor going to Cracker Barrel. The things just despawn. Hold on. Where is this? Okay, way into the level, there is a banana bunch we can get. Hi, Asa. Yep, all the attention belongs to Asa now. Hey, out of logic, raspberry. And in logic, oh, that was a B. In logic, 50 coins. There isn't anything else in logic here, but... wondering if I would stumble across something else that's out of logic. Nope, I see why I can't make any more progress. And Rattle Battle. Aha. That is BK mode. And okay, I'm gonna remember to turn off the 2D12 until I fix it. But we have a 1D12 being rolled. It's a 7. Short hike. Good timing for that. Let's just leave the Rattle Battle music on because it's great. Even if it's weirdly lagging. In fact, it's lagging too much. Let's put on other music. Okay, so in Donkey Kong Country 2, we got 19 checks.
You poor guy.
And reach BK mode. Next up is Short Hike. Skip cutscenes. I think I don't want to skip cutscenes. What does it mean by that? It's not a long game. I don't think we need to skip cutscenes. Multiple connection failed. What am I doing wrong? Did I need to update this? Let's go back to the main screen. Short hike mod install. This is new. I think this used to be just a patch that I applied to the game. Wait. See, here's how you can tell I'm looking at too many things on my screen, not paying attention to chat. I'm missing chat comments about a 2-hour lesbian sex scene. Alright, are we there? Why? Am I just typing this wrong? Oh, I typed the name wrong. There we go.
Oh no!
Alright, we have stuff. Let's equip a stick. This is such a fun little charming game that is like just packed with joy for how short it is. I don't need to talk to that guy, he's just going to tell me how to glide. I already know how to glide, as demonstrated. Hey you, find me 15 shells! What? Why? I want them! Yeah, but why? It's a secret. I'm trying to open the chest here. There we go. All kinds of one-up mushrooms on this island. Lost and directionless. He's got just a thing for me. Take this. The swamp laser! You're never lost and directionless with a swamp laser! Alright, this kid wants a shovel. That's just how shovels are. You can get smaller ones, like in Link's Awakening or something. Trade it for 50 coins. $25 coins for me. Ooh, shiny chests! 2 shiny chests! Heart piece. Okay. I guess that's progressive, sort of. Fool trap! Those aren't very good shiny chests. Boing! Alright, that gets me up to mountain floor 2 staircase. That'll be useful later. I see something shiny down here. Sandcastle key. Almost appropriate. Alright, this goat is very upset about their watch. Please don't sell it on the internet or whatever. Who would do such a thing? There's definitely not a bird in this game who's trying to do such a thing. But Claire would not do such a thing. Claire is pure of heart. Can I get over there? No. I think it's possible. It's gotta be possible. I cannot afford a golden feather right now. Yeah, I didn't do the fiddly logic. Which I think is good because, like, in the logic that requires you to do all the tricks, you can get to, like, most of the island with one golden feather. I see a shiny chest down there, but also I'm going to make sure to pick up money. Well... Kana Samaria! Checking what else I have. Hey, I can afford the thing that's not a golden feather now. It's a one-up mushroom. Alright, I might need something to get there. Cannot get out of here that way. There is a lot you can get to in a short hike without many items, and so it's a good time to just explore. Here's our fox friend. We'll be catching up with them later for the goal of the game. But yeah, you kind of need a golden feather to get up there. I'm falling. I see. I gotta find the beach Tickball Beach. Slipped again. Ha! I don't need items to double jump. Shiny chest. Sword! Sword for Link's Awakening! Get the money. guess I'm getting that, actually. Fish bun card. Speaking of fish, I bet that's a really great fishing spot when you need to fish.
Excalibur reveals the way.
I fell again. But quick to hike back up. Alright, we're kind of in back of the island now. I think I entirely missed out on the beach stick ball beach, but there's shiny chests here. I think Marin has enough to... Ooh, shovel for Marin. Not a shovel for myself, but a shovel for Marin. We've done the shovel exchange the long way. Whee! There's a chest around here somewhere, right? Yeah. I'm going to take a moment and remember to fix my channel point redeems to take off the 2d12 because that's not a thing you can currently do, apparently. It just doesn't show up. The scene for it doesn't show up. Okay. Fix that. Remember to hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Ash. Hey, Anthony, I am doing well. We've got a die roll. The die roll is a 9. That is back to Super Mario World. There's definitely progress there. I'm gonna have to stop within like 20 minutes. But yeah, let's do some Super Mario World again. Save and quit. I think I might have multiple SNI clients fighting, and that's why there's the lag. Yeah, so that would definitely explain it. get Universal Tracker. Wait. Universal Tracker is just going to lie to us, but... I need to see chat. Oh yeah, the one with the mage girl and demon queen. That one's really good, and I couldn't read the end of it because webtoon. And I did not want to deal with all of the ads and daily click-throughs and stuff just to get to like the last 2 segments of the story. Mage and Demon Queen is wonderful. Okay, we've sent another secret shard. Whoop. No, it's pointy. Well, at least I just got the checkpoint. It is definitely Yuri. Like, the setup in the first chapter is that, you know, there's this mage girl who keeps entering the demon tower to face the demon queen alone in combat so that the demon queen can destroy her. Because, you know, she really enjoys getting destroyed by the demon queen and she just resurrects in town and does it again. Why did I do this? I can probably salvage this. Yeah. I bet this means I can get all the dragon coins in this level. Yeah, I mean... But she settles for being destroyed by the demon queen repeatedly in the start. Hey, thank you for the stats. Isn't one of these a block? Yes. And probably have stats around how long I'm spending switching games also, and that'll get smoother as it goes. Okay, did I get all these? Chocolate Fortress. We can get through Chocolate Fortress with no items? That's alarming. Yeah, of course we can. Okay, we've got both canes in Link to the Past. Whoop!
Oh!
Cane of walking and the cane of sugar. Cane of raising. That's the cane of Hachi, though. I have never actually eaten at Raising Canes. It was close to happening at Pinburg, but I didn't. We got E-Tank, exclamation barrels. Mario World is so good for progress. It's a little imbalanced that way, but it's fine to have a little bit of an imbalance as a treat. Alright, who are we fighting? Reznor! Okay, that was kind of close. Dipping sauce and toast. Alright, so... those are things I look for at Zaxby's. Ah, yeah, I see we're talking about Zaxby's. I'm gonna try not to do Yoshi crimes yet. It is so easy to kick the baby that, you know, you can put some effort into not kicking the baby. Isn't there another power-up somewhere? I forget. Not looking at the tracker very much. I'll probably have to come back and get some stuff. You wouldn't bone in a chicken. Yeah. Your tooth is definitely stronger than the chicken bone. The cooked chicken bone. Alright, Donut Plains 2. Is this even randomized? Orb! We got all kinds of stuff set up for Tail Cave also. Wait, I missed one. Well, I'll be back through this level. I'll make sure to get it then. Will I be back through this level? I can't actually get the other exit. Oh, but I gotta hit blocks in both areas. Ah. Yeah, I don't mind bone-in chicken. Especially, like, I like cooking it because it kind of cooks better. But I recognize it's harder to eat. Ah! And yeah, wings are complicated. Oh, that block looked unhit because it's a 10-coin block. course, Cat knows that when I cook chicken, I am, like, specifically bad at separating it from the bone and cartilage and stuff. So tasty, though. Sure wish I could have power-ups. Go back where you came from. Alright, Dragon Coin check. It's just a 1-up for me. No, for other Mario. Red Mario. Red Luigi. Another key for Link's Awakening. Alright. This is bait. I don't think I get the dragon coins in this level. Well, heart pieces. Lost World access via Gloomy Gulch. I would have to have Gloomy Gulch access first, but that's an endgame thing. Or a thing for advancing towards the endgame, and also for finding more items. Alright. Tunic the Fox also gets to attack harder with nothing. Is this another level with a bonus block? Hold on. Yes, it is a level with a bonus block. So I gotta make sure to collect a bunch of coins. Okay, there's an out of logic block over there. Am I allowed to be a little confused that, like, you are opposed to bone-in chicken, but enjoy wings? Like, those are a kind of bone-in chicken, right? Coward's name for chicken nuggets. And yeah, wings are a vehicle for tasty sauce. Bonus block. Fail. I'll come back for that. Potassium. So many banana-themed items in this game, in this multi-world. Hey, come back, Koopas. I needed to jump on you. Thank you. Yep. There we go. Hourglass. It's that tunic item that I never use. And now we dodge everything. Oh my god. What? I read your chat message as I wish aioli was real. And then turned out that's basically what you meant anyway. Ah. I think it's a difference of like whether you whip garlic into olive oil and that's aioli, or whether you make garlic mayo and call it aioli. Alright, made it to the midway. Ah! I forget if this room is important. Important if you like dragon coins. I will probably be coming back for these dragon coins. And I've played the Mario World randomizer enough that I can handle dragon coin checks. Ah, Koopa, why? That last dragon coin is out of logic. I cannot handle the equivalent in Donkey Kong Country 2, which is the Kong letter checks. Just getting to the end of the level and like, oh, there's that, you have to do the trick to get the G, and if you don't do the trick, you just end the level and you gotta go back and do them all again. I wish we were anywhere near a Nando's. Claire has 2 sticks now. She is going to take Beach Stick Ball to the next level. Alright, welcome to Vanilla Castle, which is not the Vanilla Dome Castle. Hey, Comba! There's been like so many people chatting that if you were here and I didn't notice, I apologize, but hi! We did not go to Nando's at Meg, but that's okay, because, like, we did other things that were not waiting in a line for an hour and a half. Feather! Alright. Claire can flap her wings and double jump now. Wait, oh, heck, that was bad. Now we do it again. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is the third time I've done it, and, like, every time I do it, it kind of just, like, takes over my brain for weeks, but that's okay. Only if you want it to, Anastasia. Anastoya, I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. Only if you want it to. In particular, I have excluded all of the EPs as things I don't want to have items. If you include them, there is an option to not include tedious ones. But the great thing about Witness Randomizer is it randomly generates the puzzles, and sometimes some kinds of randomly generated puzzles are not good, but the Witness Random Puzzle Generator is very good. It's Roy, it's Roy, it's Roy. Aren't they known for revolting? Come on. Whoa, third power star. And a book for Link to the Past. Wow, we've been finding so much progress in that castle. Now I can find out you're actually right. I can find out what key item Crystal put on the pedestal. Was it Crystal who ended up being responsible for the pedestal? Jamie. It was Jamie who ended up being responsible for the pedestal. Crystal sponsored Frog Song of Soul. Alright, I probably can't get through this level. It's Star World 5. We're in Vanilla Dome, and levels are allowed to have logical progress blocks now. But there is a block I can hit. It's this one. Big key to Skullwoods! Alright, I am going to pause the timer. And start wrapping up. Let's update these graphs. Okay, we have 70 items in Super Mario World. There are 73 items in Super Mario World. In a short hike, we have 24 items. Short hike still has plenty of progress. Super Mario World has more limited progress. So that's where we got to in the first session of Arborpelago 3. The games we haven't started are It'll Do 2, Minish Cap, and Super Metroid. Super Metroid, of course, will be stifled by lack of Morph Ball, probably. But yeah. That'll be the stream. Even though I haven't managed to get the post up yet, Silver Ball Century is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. We're seeing the middle of 1986. '86 is a great year for pinball, and the middle of 1986 is a bit of a weird part of 1986. But you've got Gottlieb's Hollywood Heat, and that game is pretty rad. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the stats. And yes, thank you all for the vibes. So Glitch Cat is playing Chrono Trigger for the first time. That's amazing! We should head over there. Night all.